Hello everyone. First of all, would like to thank PharmaConnect for letting us be a partner in this event, in this esteemed event. And I would like to kind of take your 5-7 minutes to take you through, what DBS is. That's one. And second, how are we kind of working with, SMEs and medium enterprises to enable them to kind of maneuver the challenges today, including the global challenges. So DBS Bank, as the name suggests, we are a development bank of Singapore, headquartered in Singapore. We have been in India since 1994. Among the credit rating, I think we are the best, among the best in the banking industry. So even in the likes of Citi, JP, I think we are almost there. Largely, we are an Asian bank. Having presence in India since 1994. 1994 is when we came to India. Let me kind of fast forward it to our journey into let me just fast forward our journey to 2017 and 18. We came as an MNC bank, just as a branch, the way any other MNC bank operates in India. 2018 is what we got our wholly owned subsidiary license in India. That is when, we also forayed into acquiring a Lakshmi Vilas Bank. In midst of COVID 2020, we acquired a south-based bank, which is Lakshmi Vilas Bank, and that allowed us a pan-India presence with 500 plus branches. Today, we are the only MNC bank which has this kind of presence in India. That not only shows that how keen we are to bank with the Indian ecosystem, but also our commitment to the Indian ecosystem. So this was broadly about DBS and how we are working in the pharma space. I think that is something which would be of interest to this audience. So let me kind of spend a couple of minutes on what deals that we have done in pharma industry. So if you see the left side of the screen, I mean that's typically working capital and term loan funding. That is typical available with all the private banks, PSU banks. One call out which I would like to make as far as term funding is concerned, I think our understanding of the pharma market, right? I mean specifically the manufacturers because the gestation period in pharma industry is typically high, and that is where our role kind of comes into play. We understand the pharma space, we understand the kind of gestation period, the time taken for approvals, facility approval, product approvals, US FDA approvals, and that is where we bring in the flexibility to pharma companies to give an extended term loans as compared to other banks. That's one. Second, we also work with a lot of pharma manufacturers who are R&D heavy, and we are the first bank on the street to kind of give term loans for R&D. We already have 3 or 4 used cases in South and Western market where we have worked with our clients and we have facilitated their R&D expenses through a term loan funding. Typically what companies do is they use their working capital and they do an R&D funding, which ultimately puts a stress on their working capital, which anyways is a challenge nowadays, given the elongation of working capital, the supply chain disruptions. So this is one of the solution which is very peculiar to DBS. Again, I think global disruption is one of the new norms, and thanks to our friend Trump, I don't think so this is kind of going away very soon. That is where our supply chain solutions kind of work for SMEs. The elongated working capital cycles we try and fund through structured trade finance. Something called account receivable purchase ARPs. We do a lot of supply financing. We do on both sides, which is your purchase and sale side. And we try and keep it as unsecured, as clean, as simple as possible, which gives flexibility to SMEs to meet their increasing working capital requirements. So this is typically one of the examples of how ARP works. It's something which my team is here. They will you guys during the day can connect with my team, and if you want to know more about this ARP, I mean we'll be happy to assist. We also do, so we bank the entire space of SMEs, right from micro SME up to starting a company with a 3 crore top line up to a 600 crore top line. We have different offerings for different sizes of companies. On the micro SME space, we bring the entire lending solution is digitized, and the turnaround times there is really fast. I think in a micro SME, if they kind of approach us with all the relevant details, they can expect an approval up to 5 to 7 odd crores within 3 days. So that is something that we bring to the table as far as micro SMEs are concerned. We have also launched GIFT City 3 years back. GIFT City is one of the offshore units of DBS Singapore. It's in Ahmedabad. Most of the banks have this GIFT City, but DBS, given that we were among the last ones to have a setup in GIFT City. We are the fastest growing balance sheet in GIFT City. Any of your overseas subsidiaries or any of your associate companies overseas who are looking for a funding, I think this is where GIFT City kind of plays a role, and we can arrange funding from GIFT City for your overseas subsidiaries. Largely, I think these are some of our offerings. The digitized, transactions, the import-export payments. Given that today time is of essence, it's very important for you to kind of get your payments processed faster, get your receipts allocated faster, so that the stretched working capital cycle can be managed in an efficient way. This is what we bring to the table. So yeah, I mean, this is what was from my side. Thank you. My team is still there. We have a stall outside. Anyone who wants to understand anything about DBS, any product offerings, we'll be more than happy to kind of help. And do remember that conversations just open new doors. So don't be close to conversations. We encourage that you come, you converse with our team. Even if our team kind of reaches out, we'll request you to kind of, give us a 15-30 minute slot in your office. We can come down, we can explain things further, and we can work with you to make the tomorrow better. So thanks.
Please be on stage, Mr. Goenka. Give it up for Mr. Ram Goenka, ladies and gentlemen, for taking us through modern days digital banking, as they rightly say, leave more bankless. Thanks for elaborating on how the role of banking today to safeguard pharmaceutical life sciences supply chain ecosystem financing to the end subject has evolved from just being a service to becoming a strategic partner in supply chain continuity and growth. Your insights were especially relevant in an environment where financial agility is as critical as operational agility. To honor your esteemed contributions, may I now invite Mr. Amit Razdan. He is the lead direct procurement at Lotus Pharmaceutical, to kindly join on stage and present a token of appreciation to Mr. Ram Goenka, SVP and Head of Medium Enterprises Institutional Banking Group at Development Bank of Singapore in India. Give up some round of applauses, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll quickly roll out for the tea and coffee break. Thanks, Mr. Ram, and thanks, Mr. Amit, for coming on stage.